The Adani FPO has been called off, and we luckily have Ajay Bagga right here with the studio. And it's saying that the board of directors of the company at its meeting held today has decided in the interest of its subscribers not to proceed with the further public offer FPO of equity shares aggregating to 20,000 crores at face value of 1 each on partly paid up basis, which was fully subscribed. And this has been signed, at least a copy doing the rounds of Jatin Jalundwala. Jatin Jalundwala, we are doing this. ANI is also putting out the story out here. We have an ANI news report on this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the board of Adani Enterprises deciding not to go ahead with the FPO. And they are saying there was an unprecedented situation, the current market volatility with the stock losing about 30% today, which was huge. And this is going to be the big story right now. I mean, something's gone terribly wrong, and the party is the company is talking about the fact that going ahead with the FPO would not be morally correct in the present circumstances because there'd be a big price gap, I assume. Ajay, what do you think of this?
It's difficult to right now forecast what what turn this kind of a decision will take. It is an evolving situation, Arnab. So I would not like to really comment on a particular group.
Sure.
I might have positions either way, so it would be a vested advice. But what we have to see is what will be the market reactions tomorrow. It has, unfortunately, this whole issue has overtaken our the market sentiments for the last few days. So it has become an overhang. Very difficult to say how it will be received.
I understand.
Overall.
Yeah, I understand. You're being cautious about it, and thanks for the disclosure there in case there is anything, and you're just doing the right ethical thing. But the big story right now, ladies and gentlemen, story taking an immediate and interesting turn. I'd like to, any comments on this? You know, the Adani FPO not going through, big implications for the Adani group as well. Any hands going up? Okay, Tanvir wants to say something there. Satya, you first. Both the opposition parties saying something there. Okay, go ahead. Who goes first? Tanvir. Big story today.
I mean, I personally feel that it's a good decision. I personally feel it is a good decision because the way the shares of Adani Group taking beating, and it is a good decision if at all if the FPO goes, and I'm sure it is really going to send a wrong precedent about Adani. See, the opposition doesn't hate Adani and Ambani. The way they do business is possibly something to be questioned because we want every industry in India to grow. And I wish Adani, all the wrongdoings which they have done in the past, they would correct it, and that is definitely need of the hour.
Could this become political is the question. Riju?
I just want to say that, that if I am not a student of economy, but what I have understood is that when the FPO was fully subscribed, it was subscribed by non-institutionalized players. It was like private families that bought this subscription. So I believe Mr. Adani has done the right thing, but the only concern here is there is too much of LIC and SBI which is invested in the Adani group, which is common people's money. And that is the only factor that we should think about right now.
No, but this is going to have implications, for Adani overall. For Adani overall as well, because if they couldn't pull off the FPO and extraordinary circumstances, they said corporate India is supporting them, backing them, but yet, is it a question of moral obligation or simply that of pricing or a mix of both?